and the detectives are trying to see if there's anybody that has dash cam footage of the incident.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
On the run, the search is on for a driver who seriously injured a motorcyclist in Kennewick this morning.
Plus, new details. This in the case of the ongoing dispute over the jail in Franklin County between the Board of Commissioners and the sheriff.
Also ahead.
But it is going to force us to cancel our tour this summer, and we're sorry for that.
Concert goers looking forward to seeing Three Doors Down and Walla Walla are sad tonight. We'll have more.
And Stacy is tracking some wind.
That's right. We've got gusty winds, cloudy skies, a little shift in the weather. I'll tell you what to expect this coming Mother's Day weekend. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us here at Midweek. I'm Austin Breed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is May the 7th.
And we begin with live breaking news of vegetation fires burning right off Interstate 82 in Kennewick.
We want to go right to our very own Monique Ledesma live at the scene. Monique, what can you tell us?
Like you said, the fire broke out on eastbound on I-82. It broke out at around 4 o'clock this afternoon. 5 acres have burned so far. As of right now, you can see crews are kind of like in that mop-up area, just making sure nothing reignites itself. The fire, Bank County Fire District 1 says, has been contained. Again, these winds are pretty strong right now, so they're just making sure nothing kind of reignites itself. The winds are probably going to be one of the things that the fire crews are just going to have to keep watching throughout these next couple of hours. We'll continue to bring you guys more updates as the night progresses to see how these winds will play out in regards to the contamination, the containment of this fire right now. We will also be updating you on AppleValleyNewsNow.com. You can go there and find a web article all about this fire. Also, if you're wanting to know more about how strong these winds are, we do have an Apple Valley News Now weather app that you could download on Google Play and Apple stores. For now, I'm going to be sending it back to you guys at the desk. Reporting in Kennewick, Monique Ledesma for Apple Valley News Now.
Monique and Morgan, do stay safe out there. Thank you. More breaking news tonight. A man is recovering after being stabbed at a local hospital.
Walla Walla police say 31-year-old Jorge Cisneros Tovar walked into the waiting room of Providence St. Mary's Medical Center's emergency department last night. He then reportedly went up to a 21-year-old man and started stabbing him. Witnesses tell police a bystander jumped into action and pulled Cisneros Tovar off the victim, most likely saving his life. Hospital security officers then restrained the suspect until police arrived.
The exact motive is still under investigation, but officials tell us that Cisneros Tovar said he believed the victim was responsible for the death of a friend. He is now booked into the Walla Walla County Jail.
Tonight, Washington State Patrol is investigating a felony hit-and-run crash. Troopers say a man was seriously hurt in this crash. It happened around 7 a.m. on eastbound State Route 240, just west of Edison Street in Kennewick. Traffic was at a standstill and just backed up all the way to the Columbia Center Boulevard exit while WSP was investigating, and the left lane was totally blocked off. According to WSP, the crash involved a late model reddish SUV and a red motorcycle. Now, troopers are asking for help from the public to identify the driver of the vehicle that hit the motorcycle rider.
We don't have exact make or model or a license plate number, but it will have damage to the rear bumper of the SUV. And the detectives are trying to see if there's anybody that has dash cam footage of the incident. We want to remind the general public that driving is a privilege, not a right.
The motorcycle rider is now in the hospital. WSP also tells us as of late, hit-and-run collisions have been increasing. They advise drivers to always pull over, even in a fender-bender situation.
And Wendy, Franklin County Commissioners met again for their weekly meeting earlier this morning in Pasco with a new development in the fight for jail control. Towards the end of today's meeting, a motion was waived for conflict of interest in the representation of Sheriff Raymond in the jail dispute. We learned that Bob Christie's firm associated with attorney Andy Cooley was in a matter brought upon the union. Commissioners said the representation presented a potential conflict with Christie to represent Raymond. But Mr. Christie agreed to undertake the representation of the sheriff by walling off within his office all information related to the union litigation. All board members voted in favor. Now, we spoke with Sheriff Raymond, who said in the case against him and Deputy Kylene Harmon, no lawyer has been assigned in that matter.
If you're headed out for some fresh air and sunshine this season, listen up. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is making some changes that could affect your weekend plans, such as closing some popular recreation sites. Among the closures, Fish Hook Park, Lambie Creek, and the Visitor Center at Ice Harbor and Lower Granite Dams. Some sites are still open for school or VIP tours. Due to limited resources, the Corps is scaling back, shutting down some popular parks and facilities to really focus staff and funding where they say it matters most.
Primarily, we're dealing with a staffing shortage. So we had some vacant park ranger positions across the district coming into this year. Since January, we've been under a federal hiring freeze. And that hiring freeze was recently extended to July.
Officials are urging visitors to plan ahead. That means checking the site status online, packing for remote conditions, and always bringing safety gear, especially near water.
Turning now to First Alert weather. As you saw in Monique's live report, it is windy out there, and it looks like things are even going to get even windier.
All right, well, let's check in with Stacy to see what we can expect, because firefighters don't need stronger winds right now, Stacy.
And unfortunately, that's what's going to be happening tonight. We're seeing those winds pick up. It was fairly light today. We're seeing gusts of 13 miles an hour or so, but they're getting stronger as the night moves on. We could see gusts between 20, 30, 35 miles an hour. Columbia Basin, 30 to 35. Again, windy in the Kittitas and Yakima Valley as well. So not good weather for fires, so be very fire wise out there. It is 82 degrees, not quite as warm as we anticipated today. That humidity level is very low, and sustained winds at 13 miles per hour. So again, be careful out there. Temperatures around the area, 70s and 80s tonight. Again, we were hoping to be around 86 or 7 today. Didn't quite get there, so that's good. All right, here's what it looks like planning for this evening. 70s and 80s right now until 6 o'clock. In the 8 o'clock hour, we'll see again the 70s and 60s and the 50s. And a quick preview for Mother's Day. We're keeping an eye. Partly sunny, breezy. Could we see some showers? Very possible. Temperatures, though, will be in the 70s. So overall, not a bad day. So breezy and cloudy tonight, sunny and cooler Thursday, warming back up into the weekend, and showers headed our way into next week. I'll break it all down for you coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, thank you for that, Stacy. A silver alert has now been canceled for a former Washington State Patrol trooper. Last night, around 9:15, Richland police received a report that 88-year-old James Kennedy from the North Richland area left his home for a trip to Safeway on George Washington Way, but did not return home. Kennedy left his cell phone at home and recently had a medical procedure that creates a higher concern for his welfare. We spoke with WSP, who says the man was safely located by around 10 this morning.
Anytime we have individuals that are older and they may get confused or not sure where they're at, it's a very, very dangerous situation. And the sooner we can get the public to cooperate with us and find them, the more likely they'll be safe back at home.
And thankfully, hundreds of people shared Richland PD's original post about the man, and WSP credits the public for helping aid in his safe return.
United Way of Benton Franklin counties is sounding the alarm after a major blow to its youth mentorship program. On April 25th, the federal termination of nearly $400 million in AmeriCorps grant funding brought an immediate halt to more than 1,000 programs across the United States. That included the Attendance Matters mentoring program run by the United Way in Benton and Franklin counties. The cut affects almost 700 middle school students who relied on the daily support of AmeriCorps mentors.
There was a lot of tears by students, a lot of confusion, a lot of questions. Where do I go during lunch now? What am I going to do? We've had quite a few students tell their mentors, but you're the only reason I came to school, so if you're not going to be here, I'm not going to be here anymore. It's just been a really negative impact on our students right now.
United Way is now seeking alternative funding and volunteers to continue this work. They're also urging the community to speak up. United Way says its mission remains unchanged, helping kids succeed by showing up every day.
Now we turn to an update about the Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days. Three Doors Down was scheduled to be the concert headliner on August 27th, but in a social media post, the singer Brad Arnold made an announcement that will cancel the band's upcoming tour dates.
So I'd been sick a couple of weeks ago and then went to the hospital and got checked out and had actually got the diagnosis that I had clear cell renal carcinoma that had metastasized into my lung, and that's it's stage 4, and that's not real good.
Wow, event organizers say they are working to confirm a new headline act, which will be announced on May 12th. Information for those who have already purchased tickets will be shared on that date as well.
The Walla Walla Balloon Stampede is back for its 49th edition tomorrow. From Thursday, May 8th through Sunday, the free family-friendly event returns to Howard Tieton Park. Kids Day is on Thursday, where children can experience going up in the hot air balloons while staying within the safety of the park. Balloons will be inflated on the field to give boys and girls the opportunity to learn about how they work before taking a free, tethered ride. The start time is 5:45 a.m.
The news at 5 is just getting started. Coming up, why Oregonians should prepare for more changes to plastic paper bags.
Also ahead here at 5.
On appearance, it looks like it violates our First Amendment rights of worship and our civil rights as Catholics.
We hear from the Yakima bishop, who says they are ready to challenge the state of Washington's new abuse reporting law.
And Mother's Day is getting closer. We'll check back in with Stacy with your full First Alert weather forecast as we are on your side.
What does it mean to be here for good? It means being here for the artists who dream, the shop owner who knows your order by heart, and the mentors who leave a lasting impact. Here for singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game and big comeback stories. Here for the long haul from Omak to Sandpoint to Baker City. Here for your family, your neighbors, for you. STCU. Here for good.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Visit Fred's Appliance today and explore unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in the region. Upgrade your kitchen with the spacious LG refrigerator with its innovative cooling technology and generous storage capacity. Keep your food fresher for longer while enjoying the modern design that complements any kitchen decor. The Smart ThinQ technology allows you to control and diagnose your refrigerator from your smartphone. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
An accident can shatter your life. The award-winning team at Tamaki Law can put your life back together.
I'm attorney Brian Smith.
And I'm attorney Megan Hale.
Thank you for voting us Yakima's first choice for personal injury, civil law, and best overall law firm.
We are honored and grateful to be part of this amazing community.
If you've been seriously injured, call Tamaki Law and get your life back.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
We are following up with new information. The Bishop of Yakima says he was surprised that the Department of Justice has intervened and is launching an investigation into recently passed legislation and whether it violates First Amendment rights of worship and the church's civil rights in the state of Washington.
Senate Bill 5375 requires religious leaders to report sexual abuse, even those made during the sacrament of penance. Bishop Tyson said they initially supported the bill until there was no allowance for the seal of confession, adding that a priest would be excommunicated from the Catholic Church in doing so. He's concerned that parishioners will lose confidence to speak to a priest freely if they think they are going to report a sin.
Well, I hope that the investigation will spur our state leadership to reconsider the legislation they've passed. I think it's good that the legislators and the governor want mandatory reporting by clergy of abuse, of sexual abuse. That is good. But it is not good that they're requiring us to violate church canon law in breaking the seal of confession. It's unnecessary. They don't require this of other professionals.
Proponents of the bill say the church is not above the law and protects victims of sexual abuse. Bishop Tyson said he is in the early stages of consulting their legal options to challenge the legislation. But what happens with the federal investigation will factor into his legal steps against Washington State.
Day one of the conclave ended without a new pope. Black smoke was seen coming from the chimney atop the Sistine Chapel today, signaling the Cardinals have concluded voting for the day without electing a pontiff. You see it there. The Cardinals will convene tomorrow for the continuation of the conclave.
Now to Oregon, where House members referred a bill back to committee that would ban recycled plastic bags. Senate Bill 551 aims to allow only paper grocery bags to be given out in stores. House lawmakers decided to refer the bill back to the House Committee on Climate, Energy, and Environment for further consideration. If the bill does eventually make it through the legislature, the Oregon Health Authority would be in charge of enforcing. Recycled paper checkout bags would still cost consumers 5 cents at checkout unless the customer uses an EBT card. This rule would go into effect starting January 1, 2027.
The Yakima Health District is partnering up with 1997 Cafe and Cochina to offer a free workshop this weekend, and it's to help vendors meet safety requirements. The workshop, called Flavors of the Community, aims to prepare local food vendors for the upcoming event season. This is a free temporary food event. It's on Saturday from 11 until noon at 1997 Cafe and Cochina in downtown Yakima, and it will have bilingual sessions as well. Health district officials will demonstrate proper food booth setups and provide hands-on guidance to meet inspection requirements. Food safety inspectors will be on hand to answer questions and help vendors understand permitting requirements.
Anyone that is interested, either a new temporary food vendor or in food vendors that have been doing it for many years, if you'd like to come learn more information, have any questions, it's a great way to come and meet some of our staff. But the goal is to empower food vendors with the tools and knowledge for them to meet those permitting requirements and pass inspections confidently.
Attendees will also have a chance to win a free hand washing station for their future events.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look outside. Windmills are moving. It is breezy out here in Kennewick. Yakima Fed Skycam kind of breezy through the whole area. 82 degrees, winds are sustained at 13, gusting up to about 20 miles an hour. Our sunset at 8:13. Our humidity is pretty low. Let's take a look at our futurecast winds going through the night. As you can see, they're getting stronger as we move through the evening, especially in the Kittitas Valley, Yakima Valley, Columbia Basin, Hermiston. A little bit lighter in Walla Walla, but those winds continue to pick up overnight. As we move into Thursday morning, winds will still be a bit breezy, but about by 10 o'clock or so, winds will die down and calm down. So we have a good 12 or 14 hours of gusty winds. Here's what we're looking at through 2 a.m. Again, 20 to 30 in some of our passes, 45 to 50 in the Kittitas Valley, 30 to 35 miles an hour in Yakima and the lower Columbia Basin. We do have a little bit of a shift. That front moving through our area, that's what's bringing those gusty winds, cloudy skies, and some possible stray showers or even some thunder showers. Now, the odds of that are pretty low, but as we move through the next couple of days, we'll start to clear out. Ridge of high pressure will start to move back into the area, warming our temperatures. Let's take a look at our futurecast for tonight. Here's where we're seeing that band of showers, and you can see these darker colors. Sometimes that model wants to turn that into a thunderstorm, so we'll keep a close eye on that tonight. About midnight or so is when Walla Walla and the foothills of the Blues could see some showers and maybe even a thunderstorm. But once that system moves on through our area, we'll see clearing skies going into Friday and into Saturday. For tonight, we're going to see temperatures in the 30s and 40s, 38 for Ellensburg, 40 in Yakima, 44 Tri-Cities, 45 Yakima, 48 for Walla Walla. Temperatures tomorrow on the cooler side. This warm front that was sitting on top of us today now moves to the east just briefly, and those temperatures drop a good 10 degrees in some places, but right about average. And then look at, we go right back up to the 80s on Friday, and then we see a cooling trend past the weekend. Here's Tri-Cities, again, cooling all the way down to 73, back to the 80s for a couple of days, and then down into the 70s. So a little bit cooler, as you can see, coming up on Mother's Day, and I'll talk about that here in a sec. 40s and 50s out the door in the morning, temperatures 50s and 60s by midday, and then those temperatures eventually making up to the low 70s. So quite a bit cooler, but still a pretty decent day once those winds die down mid-morning. Here's what it looks like on your 7-day planner. 73 to 83, we pop up 10 degrees, we stay there. This is where things get a little bit interesting. We'll see some breezy winds with the opportunity for some showers. Most of the showers should be contained to the mountains until we get to Monday and Tuesday. That's when we have a better chance of seeing rain in the lower elevations. Yakima also doing the same thing, the little cool, then the little warm, and then those breezy and gusty winds with shower chances beginning Sunday. Here's Ellensburg. We'll see those temperatures down to 68 with those gusty winds continuing there tomorrow, and then breezy winds as we get into Saturday, Sunday, and next week. Walla Walla going to see a pretty good chance of rain. Now, if we do see rain on Mother's Day, I'm thinking more likely you'll see it there in Walla Walla. So if you have outdoor plans, make sure you have some indoor plans available as well for Mom. Here's Hermiston, 73 tomorrow, back up to 83, and then back down into the 60s and 70s next week. So kind of a weird little active forecast, and then a warm up, then a cool down. I don't know. It's spring.
It is. It
So,
is. A
yeah.
little up, down, and all around.
Up, down, all around.
But also, as you had mentioned earlier, very important with that fire, the vegetation fire that we are seeing right now off of Interstate 82 in Kennewick, where they're kind of mopping up currently. Like, it's hot and dry out there, and then we also have winds, so we need to be especially careful this time of year for that.
Be very fire-wise. Don't throw any burning materials out of the car.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll be right back.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
We have a very special bond, I think, as a family. Spectrum is the connecting thread to everything we do.
It provides us with reliability, lightning speeds, and allows us to do what we need to do in our lives.
From school to homework to entertainment, Spectrum's the perfect match for me and my family.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Lights, music, magic. At Giza Powerhouse Theater in Walla Walla, the stage comes alive with electrifying concerts, Broadway-style productions, side-splitting comedy, and unforgettable performances. This isn't just a theater, it's a destination for world-class entertainment in Eastern Washington. From the moment the curtain rises, you'll be swept into the extraordinary. Don't miss your chance to experience it all. Get your tickets now online. Giza Powerhouse Theater, where every show is a showstopper.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
A quick spotlight for you in the Kennewick School District. A music teacher is being nationally recognized. Haviland Gilbert from Lincoln Elementary has been named the 2025 CMA Foundation Music Teacher of Excellence. It's an award that is presented annually by the Country Music Association Foundation to only 30 recipients across the U.S. She will receive $5,000. Final word when we come back.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Seems like everyone's going country these days. Let me show you how it's done. Yep, that Nashville Hot Sweet Heat is here on my 100% all-white meat popcorn chicken starting at $5.99. Tastes good to go country. Get so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Looking to explore the beauty of this great nation? Then you'll need a reliable and comfortable RV. There's always RV shows. But have you thought about the crowds, the long lines, the high admission fees? Is it really worth it? At Broadmoor RV, we're here to help you save some dough and skip the show. With our top-notch customer service and on-site financing options, it's easy to get the RV of your dreams. Come to Broadmoor and get the best deals and service around and find the perfect RV for your adventures.
It's employee pricing with the Ford crew.
Employee pricing across a full lineup.
Fun fact, Hank, Ford assembles the most vehicles in the country.
Another fun fact, everyone pays what we pay.
So, you get employee pricing. You get employee pricing. You get employee pricing.
Stem.
Yeah?
Everyone gets employee pricing.
You get employee pricing.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers? Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines. US Cellular, built for us.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I'm Eduardo Morphine. Morphine Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Some people think going country is cheesy. I agree. Like deliciously cheesy. Yep, your favorite mozzarella sticks are back, now with that Nashville Hot Sweet Heat, starting at $3.50. Get so much more under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland, graduated from Washington State, and got her first job in Spokane. After working in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back in the Mid-Columbia, bringing the news home on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now. On your side.
Always on your side.
Next, E.T.
Hey, E.T., this is Reba.
Our exclusive with the 18-time ACM host, plus only E.T.'s on set for the Big Bang Theory reunion on Night Court.
I have to say, it feels like home.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. Your reason to smile. Rafael Soretto got that. There you go. Some cloudy skies in Walla Walla on Saturday. May be looking like that coming up this weekend as well. QR code, top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV. It's all brought to you by Lifetime Dental. Good shot.
Beautiful. That'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
We're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
We'll see you then.